Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're just going to have a look at the new changes that are coming up in the next patch. Now these aren't the full patch notes, there are some notes in game and it does offer a bit more detail, but I'm going to wait for the full patch notes to be released and then I'll do another video on that going through it. But just something I wanted to point out, we nearly lost all ancient accessories effects in PvP. This was removed about 2 hours later. They were gonna remove all PvP effects from the ancient accessories, and then not a lot of people like that. So it is what it is. The second change was removed, and a lot of people were quite relieved about that as well. But this is more about the new patch notes, what the developers have said, and the fact that they are listening to the most prevalent, not voices in the community, but the most prevalent opinions, the ones that have been voted on the most. So if we jump out of here, and we scroll all the way down, we jump on suggestion feedback, and as you can see, if you want to leave a suggestion, please do. So this one, it's got 32 likes. Dear devs, wanted to offer a quick reminder, OMNIHEROES is fundamentally an incremental game. Players log in daily, make small changes, etc, etc. They don't come back, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they will read all of these. They will read all of these that have more upvotes than downvotes. So if you want an opinion brought up to the devs, you jump onto the Discord, you jump onto suggestion feedback, and then it will be picked up and it will be discussed by the developers and all of the team at OMNIHEROES. So first things first, let's have a read of what they have to say. So this is Bella. Bella is the community manager, fantastic person, and puts a lot of work in behind the scenes. Does all of the good stuff. So you know, if you ever see Bella, you probably won't, but you know, she's a fantastic person, and really helpful to the community, really pushes what the community want to the devs. So, to all Omni Guardians, Season 10 has entered its second week. We are deeply grateful for the active and enthusiastic feedback you've provided through various channels regarding the new season, especially your experiences and suggestions for Primeval Realm and Tome Treasures. The core intention behind developing new features for each season is to inject fresh content, fresh exploration, excitement, and challenges into your experience, which it most definitely has been, helping break the monotony and fatigue that can come with old gameplay elements, like, for example, Rift Odyssey. Boring as fuck. Is what it is. They need to change it. They need to change the teams in there. They need to change the settings in there. It needs a rework. But is what it is. The Primeval Realm in Season 10 is a significant attempt driven by this very desire. I agree, and I very much am enjoying the Primeval Realm. I think it's it's a slow burn, and a lot of people don't like slow burns. They like to be able to get to the very end and get what they need, but there are problems with it, of course. You know, the fact that there's a fog of war, you can't see where you're going, you don't know what you want to get, you don't know which path to take to get the items required to get there. That was one big problem with it. The fact that there was no energy, the fact that there was, it's very imbalanced at the moment, but these changes hopefully will reflect it. So we'll see. New features are not often without flaws in their initial stages. We're acutely aware that the current experience offered by parts of the Primeval Realm and Tome Treasures has fallen short of both your expectations and our own vision, leading to less than smooth or even frustrating experiences for some players. For this, the entire development team extends our sincere apologies and to all affected Omni Guardians. Very good. I really enjoy this type of feedback, because it just means they are listening and that they are aware of the flaws and they are looking to rectify it as well. So to address your concerns as swiftly and precisely as possible, we have immediately begun organising recent feedback, focusing first on answering the most widely discussed and represented questions. The majority of corresponding optimizations will be implemented in the version 2.37.0 updated, scheduled for the 10th of June. That will be in 4 days' time. So in 4 days, we'll get an update. All of these changes will be impacted as well. The specific details are as follows. Please check below. So first, Part 1, Primeval Realm. Can we please reduce stamina recovery time in the Primeval Realm? It's taking too long to recover. Thank you for your feedback. To address this in the 2.37 update, June 10th, we will provide players with a one-time stamina replenishment. Additionally, we will increase stamina rewards offered within Primeval Realm missions. Furthermore, the initial energy berry points will be increased from 15 to 30, so they're doubling the amount of energy that you're going to be able to accumulate. It has been frustrating trying to buy certain items that have dramatically dropped in price, just to then not be able to, or not get the items that I need to be able to advance all of my nodes. It has been quite frustrating, to say the least, but this should rectify it and provide a little bit of respite for you guys with regards to energy. Now, the next question, or the next statement, we will buy energy but sell them for primeval coins. This creates an economic disbalance. Correct. Most players don't see benefit in selling goods. We don't know what meaningful items can be bought with the coins. Therefore, the prices barely drop. That is correct. The way that it works at the moment, if, say, for example, I were to go and buy all of the grain in a particular... if I were to go and buy all of the grain, then there would become a grain shortage, and then the price of grain would shoot all the way up, and then you'd be able to sell that grain, flood in the market once again, and that's how it works at the moment. So, to improve trading experiences in 2.37, we've reduced the impact buying and selling goods has on the price fluctuations, preventing prices from staying persistently high. The prices of goods, potato and egg will now reset daily. Additionally, the commodity stock has been increased at certain trade points, which means that there's going to be more of what we need, and the prices for potatoes and eggs will reset as well. So if everybody goes and buys all of those eggs for, say, 300, the price may shoot up, or it may not even fluctuate at all, given what they've said in this particular answer. We'll have to see, but it looks like it's going to just make it a lot easier for you to buy and sell. It is what it is. It's an idle game. Remove the fog from Primeval Realm. How can we find artifacts we want if we can't see them? Correct. In 2.37, we've implemented the following improvements within the explored areas of the Primeval Realm. A preview showing the artifacts obtainable throughout the entire path will be displayed above each boss location. Each boss location. So you'll be able to click on the boss and you'll be able to see what artifacts you can get from that path, which is going to make it much easier to find the artifacts that you want. Additionally, previews showing the artifacts obtainable at the different boss levels will be added to each boss interface. This will provide a much clearer guidance toward finding the desired artifacts. So they're not removing the fog of war. We're not going to be able to see what the end bosses are. We're not going to be able to see what the end game content looks like. But what we are going to do, or what the devs are going to do, is they are going to change things up so that when you click on a boss, you can see what artifacts you can get from that particular path. So if you, say, for example, want a splash axe, then you click on all of the bosses that you're challenging at the moment, and it will give you a clear indication of if you can get the splash axe or not. Same is true for Undying Shield, Pursuit Dart, etc., etc. So that is the fog, and additionally we have lowered requirements for the number of occupied towns need to unlock the purchase of T6 to T12 accessory random chests, making it easier for everyone to acquire higher tier accessories. For more specific update details, please refer to 2.37 patch notes. There's no patch notes at the moment, but again, I will be going through those in full when they do release. So do stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed already, please do. Now, part 2, Tome Treasures. This was a big controversial subject, and they've made vast improvements to Tome Treasures. I now no longer need to log in every day. I now no longer need to log in every hour and a half, and I no longer need to set timers. It will just continually roll over, and I will be able to claim the artifacts when I do log in, or the accessories when I do log in. So for me, it's much better. Much better. So many players have noticed a significant decrease in the chance of obtaining higher tier accessories in Tome Treasures. That is correct. Bear with me. Okay, so we've just jumped into Tome Treasures, and I just wanted to show what I mean. So these have been running for about 5 hours now. Let's go ahead and claim. So we do get one T1 accessory, or slot 1 accessory on this one. On this one, we get another one, which is fine. We'll get another one on this one. And then what do we get for this one? Nothing, of course. So let me just show you what the disparity currently is. So we go ahead, we'll equip all of these, absolutely fine. And as you can see, I've got a relatively nice box, but there are certain things that are missing. So tier 3, or the slot 3 accessories for my mystifiers. I've not got very many at all. In fact, I've got none. I have 0 tier 3, slot 3 accessories for my mystifiers, the purple ones. I don't know what it is. So that's the things that I'm missing: slot 1 accessories and slot 3 accessories. Slot 2, I've got out the wazoo. As you can see, Tiamat down here, she's even got a mythic slot 2 accessory and a red slot 1. We'll jump over, and I've got some more slot 1s for these. But again, slot 3 or tier 3 and tier 1. Slot 1, slot 3, all missing. For ethereals, pretty close, but slot 3, again, missing. Slot 1, missing. Slot 1, missing it again. Slot 3, missing once again. Slot 3, missing. A bit better on this one, but again, the main ones that I'm missing are slot 1. And I've been running slot 1 non-stop since the season began. It's been 2 weeks. I've not got very many of these at all. And it's all been running on the same one. They've all been running on this T11, or level 11, except for Transcending the Gate, which I beat this morning by accident. So this is up to level 12. I can go ahead and claim this, and it's every 9 minutes I'll get something from it. But again, it's like my slot 1 has been running non-stop, my slot 3 has been running non-stop, and I've still not been able to get the accessories that I need to. There is clearly something different in the rates for slots 2 and 4 than there is between slots 1 and 3. Because otherwise, if that were the case, I would have less slot 2 accessories, and I would have less slot 4 accessories as well. But instead, I am currently stuck with this particular type of build. Or not type of build, sorry, but the disparity. I'm left with this disparity between slots 1 and 3 and slots 2 and slots 4. So there is something going on with the rates. It does need to be addressed. So let's jump back in and let's see what they're going to do. As Season 10 gameplay, so let's give this a love and give this a love. As Season 10 gameplay features multiple sources for accessories, including both Tome Treasures and Primeval Realm, we adjusted the accessory drop rates within Tome Treasures accordingly. We sincerely apologise for this adjustment negatively impacting your experience. It has, and it slowed me down quite a bit. It is what it is. 2.37 update, we have increased the drop rates for legendary and mythic accessories in Tome Treasures from level 9 and above. Specifically, the drop rates for T11 pink quality accessories have been doubled. So hopefully we're going to get more and more of those over the course of the next couple of weeks. But we'll see. Remember, this comes out in 4 days' time. Part 3, hero conversion. This was actually my suggestion. I posted this on the Discord. And I also sent a message to Bella, because if we have a look in my box, and we jump into Lightseeker, as you can see, all of my units now are currently up to 15 stars with full Lightseeker. The only ones not will be Lancelot, Dao Chan, Lee, Bai Su Zhen, Snow White, Schrodinger, and Alice as well, the new seasonal unit. So let's jump back in and see what they have to say. So, EW Heroes, Lee, Lancelot, Dao Chan, Bai Su Zhen, and Schrodinger. Not bad. We'll take that. We'll take that. And Wukong, Mulan, and Hades will all receive that additional as well. So it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be excellent for me personally. I think it's going to increase my box, and yeah, it's going to be good. I currently got about 30 or so units just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. Now, Guild Challenge, again, this isn't for me, but it will be released in version 2.39 update. We'll optimize the Guild Challenge as follows. Please refer to the official patch notes for the exact release date, but there's no official patch notes at the moment. It will be out probably over the course of the next month. Add task acceptance time display for each quest module. Members' task acceptance duration will now be visible. E.g., member A accepted this quest X hours ago but hasn't completed it. The enhancement allows guild leaders to monitor task progression and detail and make informed management decisions, so it will be very good for leaders as well. Increase the reset time for guild challenge entries to more than 30 times. So that's fine. That's really good. I'm very much going to enjoy this, and I think that it's going to be much easier to manage this type of thing again, this type of stuff. So there is one last thing. It is a redeem code. Once again, we extend our wholehearted gratitude to all Omni Guardians for your enduring love and support for Omni Heroes. We are always listening to your voices and welcome valuable feedback anytime to express our appreciation for your understanding and unwavering support throughout this journey. We have prepared a special gift for you, which is 10 Oracle Decrees, which actually is not bad. So we're going to give that a love as well. Immediately redeemable until the 12th of June, so make sure you get this here. So I'm going to, hold on, select code BetterPR. What cool code. Let's go ahead and see if we can redeem this right now. Jump into settings. We will go to gift code. We'll choose BetterPR. Does that work? It does. There we go. We've got our 10 Oracle tokens as well. Put me up to a solid 51 for the next time the rebate comes around. So that's it from me. Just want to say thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, whatever it is you're doing. Let me know about the feedback down below, and then we'll take from there. So you have a great day. See you later.